The needlefish, with its distinctive elongated body and needle-like jaws, exemplifies precision and speed in coastal and estuarine ecosystems. Its slender morphology allows it to skim just below the water surface, a hunting technique that minimizes drag while maximizing stealth and acceleration. These predatory fish are adept at targeting small schooling fish and crustaceans, often ambushing prey from above or alongside floating debris, utilizing both light reflection and the water surface to conceal their approach. Their elongated jaws, lined with sharp, conical teeth, are perfectly adapted to pierce and secure agile prey, emphasizing evolutionary specialization for predation in dynamic, sunlit waters. Evolution has fine-tuned every aspect of the needlefish's anatomy and behavior for surface predation. The streamlined body reduces resistance, while strong axial muscles provide explosive bursts of speed, allowing sudden lunges to capture prey before escape. Eyes are positioned for optimal surface vision, with the ability to detect subtle ripples and shadows. The lateral line system senses vibrations, alerting the fish to movement above and below the water, providing a continuous environmental map essential for both hunting and predator evasion. Hunting strategy is as precise as the needlefish's body design. Often solitary, the fish approaches prey slowly, tail undulating in micro-adjustments to maintain stealth. Once within striking distance, it executes a rapid, direct lunge, impaling prey on its sharp jaws. Some populations exhibit loose schooling behavior, particularly juveniles, which may aid in predator avoidance while simultaneously coordinating attacks on small prey aggregations. The interplay between speed, stealth, and precision defines its predatory success and ensures survival in predator-rich environments. Predation pressures have also influenced needlefish behavior and habitat selection. While they are apex micro-predators within surface waters, larger fish, birds, and marine mammals can threaten them, particularly juveniles. Needlefish exploit shallow estuaries, mangroves, and floating vegetation to create escape routes and refuges, adapting movement patterns to avoid exposure. The diurnal activity is timed with prey availability and predator risk, balancing energy expenditure and survival. The needlefish's ecological role is crucial. By controlling populations of small fish and crustaceans, they maintain ecosystem balance and contribute to trophic dynamics. They serve as both predator and prey, linking surface microhabitats to broader estuarine food webs. Observing a needlefish in action reveals a species defined by speed, precision, and environmental attunement, a living arrow gliding through complex aquatic landscapes, a predator sculpted by evolution to thrive in surface waters. Needlefish inhabit a variety of coastal and estuarine environments throughout tropical and subtropical regions, from the shallow inlets of mangrove forests to calm river mouths and open ocean near-shore zones. Water clarity, salinity, temperature, and tidal flow all influence the distribution, with most individuals preferring clear to moderately turbid waters where surface-skimming hunting is most efficient. Submerged vegetation, floating debris, and shallow sandbanks provide essential cover, enabling them to approach prey unnoticed while offering refuge from larger predators. Seasonal fluctuations, particularly monsoon-driven changes in water level and salinity, require behavioral flexibility and habitat migration, demonstrating the species' acute environmental awareness. Daily activity of needlefish revolves around hunting and predator evasion. These fish are primarily diurnal, using daylight to detect prey shadows and surface reflections. Mornings and late afternoons often see heightened activity as prey density increases near the surface. They employ a combination of slow, stealthy glides followed by sudden explosive lunges to capture fish or crustaceans. Every movement is finely tuned, the body undulates minimally to reduce water disturbance, while the head aligns with the prey trajectory for maximum precision. This energy-efficient hunting ensures survival while minimizing exposure to avian or aquatic predators. Social behavior in needlefish is variable. Adults are often solitary hunters, but juveniles and some populations form loose aggregations, especially in regions of high prey density or near protective vegetation. Within these aggregations, subtle positional hierarchies emerge. Certain individuals patrol peripheries, scanning for predators, while others focus on feeding. Visual cues and body orientation maintain cohesion, though less structured than the tight schooling seen in smaller tropical species. Even in solitary scenarios, needlefish remain in constant contact with environmental cues, using their lateral line system to detect water movement, vibrations, and nearby obstacles. Adaptations extend beyond physical traits. Needlefish are capable of brief aerial jumps to avoid predators or navigate obstacles, exploiting both speed and trajectory to evade capture. Their streamlined, elongated body minimizes drag, allowing acceleration that is nearly instantaneous over short bursts. Teeth and jaw structure are optimized for impaling small, fast-moving prey, while flexible gill covers and buoyancy control permit subtle adjustments to swimming depth near the surface. Coloration, typically silver with subtle greenish reflections, enhances camouflage against the water surface, reflecting ambient light to blend with sky reflections, effectively creating invisibility from both aerial and underwater observers. Feeding strategies are closely tied to habitat. Needlefish actively track schools of small fish, using shadows and ripples to anticipate prey movement. In mangrove areas, they may hunt among roots and submerged branches, striking with surgical precision. They adjust strike angles, speed, and timing based on water depth, prey size, and current flow. Coordination is often minimal but effective. In loose aggregations, multiple individuals exploit a single prey patch while each maintains vigilance against predators. Predation avoidance remains central to their daily life. Birds such as kingfishers and herons, larger predatory fish, and marine mammals create constant risk. Juveniles rely heavily on cover, rapid darting, and silver-colored camouflage, while adults combine speed, environmental awareness, and erratic movements to evade threats. Their acute sensory perception, lateral line sensitivity, and diurnal timing allow them to optimize both hunting and survival in these predator-rich coastal ecosystems. Ecologically, needlefish are pivotal. By preying on smaller fish and crustaceans, they regulate prey populations, influence trophic interactions, and maintain ecological balance in coastal and estuarine habitats. Juveniles are critical prey items for larger predators, creating energy flow that sustains higher trophic levels. Their surface-skimming behavior also subtly redistributes nutrients and stimulates movement in prey populations, indirectly contributing to habitat health and biodiversity. Every aspect of needlefish behavior, from habitat choice and hunting strategy to predator avoidance and occasional social grouping, reflects evolutionary refinement and ecological specialization. Observing these fish is to witness a blend of stealth, speed, and environmental attunement, a predator sculpted by nature to excel in surface waters, a living demonstration of precision and adaptation. Beneath its elongated and streamlined body, the needlefish conceals a highly specialized anatomy perfectly adapted for surface predation. Its skeletal framework is light yet resilient, supporting rapid bursts of speed and agile maneuvers necessary to capture elusive prey. Musculature is concentrated along the axial line, enabling explosive acceleration during hunting strikes, while fins are positioned to maximize stability and precise directional changes. The jaw is long and narrow, armed with sharp conical teeth that efficiently grasp slippery fish or small crustaceans. Internally, gill structures facilitate rapid oxygen exchange during high-speed chases, and the swim bladder allows fine-tuned buoyancy control, essential for surface skimming and sudden vertical shifts. The skin of needlefish is covered with a smooth, reflective layer that enhances camouflage and hydrodynamics. Silvery scales act like mirrors, reflecting the sky and surrounding water, rendering the fish nearly invisible to both aerial and underwater predators. Subtle green and blue iridescence can appear under certain light conditions, blending the fish seamlessly into shimmering coastal waters. This combination of visual deception and physical agility represents a core survival strategy, honed through millennia of evolutionary pressure. Predation is a constant threat for needlefish, especially juveniles. Larger fish, seabirds, and marine mammals patrol coastal and estuarine waters, seeking fast-moving surface prey. Juveniles rely on cover, camouflage, and erratic swimming, while adults utilize explosive bursts of speed and precise surface leaps to evade capture. Seasonal changes in predator abundance and environmental conditions require continuous behavioral flexibility, ensuring that every hunting or escape maneuver is both energy efficient and effective. Human activity increasingly impacts needlefish populations and habitats. Coastal development, pollution, mangrove destruction, and waterway modification reduce suitable hunting and breeding areas. Agricultural runoff, chemical pollutants, and sedimentation compromise water clarity and quality, affecting prey availability and the fish's ability to camouflage effectively. Overfishing and collection for ornamental purposes, while localized, further stress certain populations. Climate change compounds these challenges, altering water temperature, salinity, and tidal patterns, forcing needlefish to adapt or migrate to less optimal habitats. Despite these pressures, the species demonstrates remarkable resilience, utilizing microhabitats, behavioral flexibility, and rapid reproduction to persist in changing coastal landscapes. Ecologically, needlefish occupy a critical niche as mid-level predators in estuarine and coastal food webs. They regulate populations of smaller fish and crustaceans, maintaining ecological balance and controlling potential overpopulation of prey species. Juveniles serve as vital food sources for higher trophic organisms, linking the lower and upper levels of the ecosystem. Surface skimming hunting also redistributes prey and influences the dynamics of near-surface aquatic communities. Scientists study needlefish to understand predator-prey interactions, habitat health, and the effects of anthropogenic changes on coastal ecosystems, recognizing the species as both an ecological indicator and an integral component of trophic stability. Behaviorally, needlefish exhibit subtle adaptations beyond hunting and predator avoidance. Sensory systems, including the lateral line and acute vision, allow detection of minute ripples, shadows, and movements. Seasonal migrations align with prey availability and optimal breeding conditions. In loose aggregations, individuals coordinate positioning to minimize competition while maximizing foraging success, demonstrating a primitive but effective social awareness. Each movement, from the surface glide to sudden dart, is a calculated response to both environmental and social pressures, reflecting an evolutionary legacy of precision, speed, and adaptability. The needlefish embodies a combination of agility, intelligence, and ecological significance that makes it a standout species in tropical and subtropical waters. Observing its behavior reveals a predator that is at once solitary and socially aware, fast and calculated, vulnerable yet resilient, a living testament to evolutionary refinement in surface water ecosystems. Reproduction in needlefish is closely aligned with environmental conditions and habitat structure. Spawning typically occurs in shallow estuarine zones or near mangrove roots, where water movement is minimal and shelter is abundant. Males display subtle color intensification and swimming displays to attract females, using rapid lateral movements and elevated dorsal fin positioning as visual courtship signals. Chemical cues in the water provide additional information on readiness, health, and reproductive timing, allowing synchronization of spawning within small groups or loosely aggregated populations. Eggs are adhesive, anchoring to submerged vegetation or root systems, which protects them from predation while ensuring sufficient oxygenation through gentle water flow. Larvae emerge transparent and highly vulnerable, relying on instinctive surface-dwelling behavior and immediate integration into protective microhabitats. Juveniles gradually develop the characteristic elongated body and sharp jaw of adults, learning hunting techniques, predator avoidance, and habitat selection from environmental cues. Survival of young is strongly influenced by water quality, prey abundance, and predator density, reinforcing the importance of healthy coastal ecosystems. Ecologically, needlefish occupy a pivotal niche as both predator and prey. By regulating populations of small fish and crustaceans, they maintain balance in near-surface trophic webs. Juveniles provide essential nutrition for larger fish, birds, and marine mammals, while adults continue this role at a higher trophic level. Their surface-skimming predation indirectly influences prey distribution, stimulates activity in smaller fish schools, and contributes to nutrient cycling. Consequently, needlefish are essential for sustaining the integrity and biodiversity of coastal and estuarine habitats. From a scientific perspective, needlefish offer insight into adaptation, biomechanics, and behavioral ecology. Their elongated morphology, rapid acceleration, and precision strikes inform studies of predator-prey dynamics, locomotion in aquatic environments, and the evolution of surface hunting strategies. Environmental monitoring often uses needlefish as a bioindicator. Stable populations suggest healthy estuarine conditions, while declines highlight ecological disturbances caused by pollution, habitat loss, or invasive species. Culturally, needlefish have fascinated coastal communities and marine enthusiasts alike. Their sleek, needle-like form and dramatic leaps above the water make them striking subjects for underwater and surface photography, wildlife documentaries, and ecological studies. In regions where they are common, their presence signifies a thriving aquatic ecosystem, reflecting both natural beauty and the delicate balance of life at the water's surface. Needlefish inspire appreciation for aquatic precision, evolutionary elegance, and the dynamic interplay of predator and prey. In conclusion, the needlefish exemplifies agility, precision, and ecological significance in tropical and subtropical waters. Its life history, ranging from surface hunting and predator avoidance to reproduction and social coordination, demonstrates the complex integration of behavior, morphology, and environment. Observing needlefish in action reveals not only a skilled predator but also a crucial contributor to ecosystem health, a species finely tuned to its habitat, and a living testament to the sophistication of aquatic adaptation. Whether gliding silently across sunlit waters or evading a lurking predator, needlefish embodies the elegance and resilience of nature in miniature yet profoundly intricate form.